Hey everybody, it's Mike aka That Reseller Guy, and today we have a what sold video. I haven't gone over sales in the last couple days with you, so I figured today that's what we're doing. Yesterday I didn't have a whole lot of time, so I put out that quick little Disney pop figure set. One of my favorites, one of the ones that I do collect, so I know it wasn't really it wasn't reseller related, but something that I just wanted to put out real quick because I did think it was something pretty cool. But yeah, sales have been really good over the last few days. Lots of big stuff, lots of higher dollar items. So again, sales have been really good. Today we got a few things. I ran some auctions. They ended last night, so those items all sold. They were related to the Lego purchase where I went through and sorted all those Legos, so I'll have the final results from those. And some really cool stuff sold, so let's get going. This week I've been buying some items from one of my local contacts, stuff that I don't have to go out and thrift and source. They kind of come to me when they have some cool things to sell. And these two items right here, both I got from him. So one purchase, I bought 3 autographed football mini helmets. This one sold really quickly. There weren't any out on eBay of this player. This is Wade Wilson from the Minnesota Vikings. He played in the late 80s, early 90s. Not like a real big name guy, but he was fairly popular for a few years. I paid $75 for the whole collection of mini helmets. This one here sold for $39.99 plus shipping. Next, we have this really cool Funko Pop. This is Merle Dixon from The Walking Dead, but it is autographed on the front by Michael Rooker, the actor that plays that character. No COA on it, but I compared it to the other ones. It is good. I just don't really want to spend the time and money to get this authenticated. Right now, they're taking about 3-4 weeks to get items back to me. I wanted to go ahead and get this listed. Now, this one sold pretty good. I paid $30 for it, and it sold pretty quickly, just in a couple days, for $99.99 plus shipping, and it's going GSP. So I'll ship it to Kentucky, and they will ship it overseas. One small dollar sale now. A couple ink cartridges, 564 XLs. I do pick these up if I can find them for like $1 or $2, and that's what I paid for these. I paid a couple dollars, and it sold for $11.99 free shipping. All right, now let's get into these auctions. Now, if you watched my Lego video, you saw that I sorted some giant tubs of Lego that I bought at a Savers, and I spent about $50 on all of those Lego. After I sorted out the pieces that I ran in these auctions, I made 6 2-pound bags that I'm taking out to my antique booth that I'll put out for $10 a piece. So I'll basically recoup my money off those Lego bags, and then this is all my profit from that purchase. So yeah, first off, actually I'm going to show you the Hot Wheels because this tub here I bought at a Goodwill full of different Hot Wheels and some other things, and then I bought a few small hanging bags as well. So the lower price Hot Wheels like this, I don't want to put in my antique booth for $1 or $1.50, so I figured I would go ahead and sell them at auction as one big bundle. They're all newer ones, 2018, 2019, 2020, so they're not old, they're not vintage. 38 total cars, ran it as auction, and it went for $31 plus shipping. So got just under $1 card, and I'm actually really happy with that. Now I did run an auction with some Matchbox ones that were in there. I think there were 9 of these. It didn't get its opening $5 bid. So I'll just throw that in my store at like $9.99 plus shipping, and hopefully it will eventually sell. And now for the Lego. I did run 3 different Lego auctions. So I ran this one here. This was a big bag or a big lot of different wheels from Lego. It didn't get its opening bid. I have sold them before, so I'll just throw this into my store. I only put it as a $5 opening bid. It didn't sell, but I'll throw it in my store for $10 plus shipping and wait for the right buyer. Next, we had these. This little baggie is full of different parts of Lego Jurassic Park dinosaurs. A couple were complete, but for the most part, they're kind of just missing an arm or missing a head. Something you'll see in the pop-up a little bit better. And this lot actually surprised me. I ended up getting $29 plus shipping for these dinosaurs. Now the big lot, all these, yeah, there are about, let me look at my little sheet here, just over 50 minifigures plus a lot of extra parts. There were some cool ones in here. There was Batman, there were some couple Star Wars ones. I think there was Green Lantern, Spider-Man, this cool guy, but he was missing an arm. So again, when I get lots like this, rather than try to sell them individually and maximize every single dollar out of it, I think it's better just to sell as one big lot, get that big bulk sale, and that's what happened. Again, ran it as auction, it went for $71.50 plus shipping. So now if you look at just in these 2 lots, I got $100 profit from that Lego sale. So definitely worth my couple hours putting into those. Now let's talk about some sales that I have already shipped out. that have sold over the last couple of days. Now, first, I'm actually going to show you this little one. I'm not going to show you the front of it, but this is a Magic the Gathering card that I sold. It went into effect on eBay now that they have tracked shipping for collectible cards. So sports cards, gaming cards, the Pokemon, the Magic, you can ship them in an envelope for anywhere between 51 cents and I think it's 71 cents based on the weight. I'm going to do a separate video covering that. There's probably already a bunch out there on eBay, but I'm going to do a quick one talking about it so you know. Next I'm going to show you is this Super Aramith Cue Ball. Aramith is one of the top brands of pool balls, so if you ever see them out there, whether it be in estate sales or out at thrift stores, Aramith is a great brand. The thing you got to be careful for, if you're buying a whole used set of the pool balls, a lot of times people will buy an Aramith set, take their old pool balls, put them in the Aramith box, and then get rid of it. So if you don't know what Aramith pool balls look like, do a little research. Don't end up selling junky pool balls for Aramith because there's a huge difference. Now this cue ball sold for $19.99 plus shipping. I sold this really cool Dora juice box holder. So it's just a little plastic thing that your juice box sits in with two little handles so kids can handle a little better and not squeeze it and have the juice go everywhere. Anybody that's had a kid knows that that happens. I found two of these at a thrift store for $2 a piece. This is the first one to sell, sold for $11.99 plus shipping. Next was my big sale that I had yesterday. Finally got these dart blasters listed. I had them sitting around for probably over a year before, without getting them listed, just because they're bigger and bulkier and pain to photograph and do all that stuff with. So with all the excuses, they sat in the back corner of the garage for a while. Glad I got them listed. I had 3 of them, so I listed one singly and then a lot of 2, and a lot of 2 is what sold. Sold for $119.99 plus shipping. Now these are Nerf N-Strike Long Strike CS6, and they're like a sniper dart gun. So the dart goes very far when you shoot these, and a lot of people take these and they put these super strong springs in there and make them go either farther, and they modify them and do all this cool stuff. The thing when you sell these is you need the right box for them because they're longer than most of the boxes that I had. I was trying to modify a couple boxes, and it was going from here all the way back to New York. So I needed the smallest box possible, otherwise shipping was going to kill me. And luckily, I found the exact right one. It was amazing how these fit in here. I got really lucky. Next time that I sell some of these, I'm going to have a better box. I also sold a blanket. This is a vintage Beaterlack blanket. Had a big teddy bear image on it. Picked it up on an estate sale for $5. Estate sales are a great place to pick up blankets when you find these things. San Marcos, Beaterlack, and a few other brands. Did take a little while to sell, but I ended up getting $49.99 plus shipping. Next is a baseball bat. This is a fungo bat, which is the type that people use to hit batting practice to teams with. Picked it up for just a few bucks. Gave the guy a 15% discount. Sold for $25.50 plus shipping. And the last thing I'm going to tell you about is a set of K'Nex. K-N-E-X. This is a Ferris wheel. This was brand new and sealed. Found it at the thrift store for like $10. And ended up selling for $35.99 plus shipping. Luckily, I did have the right box for this one because it was also going all the way from Arizona all the way back to Rhode Island. So, smaller the box, the better off you are. Now, I am waiting for 3 different buyers to pay for items, and at this point, I don't think they are. It's about $200 in sales, so I would really like them to pay, but it's been 2 or 3 days since they bought the item, and it's not looking like it. Unfortunately, the non-paying buyers have hit me this week. All right, that's it for today. That's what I got. Have a great weekend. Hit thumbs up, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time.